A great epoch has begun. There exists a new spirit. Industry, overwhelming us like a flood which rolls on toward its destined ends, has furnished us with new tools adapted to this new epoch, animated by a new spirit. The problem of the house is the problem of the epoch. We must create the mass production spirit for the mass-produced house.
L'expression d'une philosophie, en toute modestie, de ma part, fruit d'une vie d'examen.
Plastics raw materials are in the form of powders, granules, or sheet. Powdered raw materials, the heat is required to enable them to fuse to the solid state. PVC mixed with pigments and additives can be worked on hot steel rollers. Stretch it by blowing it into a dome with compressed air. Often sheet is drawn by vacuum into a mold the shape of a bar. Lines were put on to show up the curvature.
For decades, China used to recycle more than half the world's dirty plastics. But the country ended that practice earlier this year.
10.2 million tons of plastic waste are produced by India every single year, which essentially means that India leads the world in generating plastic waste.
She's Federica Bertocchini, a molecular biologist who in 2017 made an important discovery.
I noticed basically cleaning one of my beehive that there was these worms. So basically I cleaned, put in plastic bags, and usually what I used to find was dead invertebrates.
But these worms managed to eat their way out of the plastic bag.
So this is something interesting.
Within the heart of the Nine Fish Art Gallery, an ancient industrial space once filled with the hum of textile machinery, a new kind of factory has taken shape. But this factory isn't about production, it's about deconstruction, collaboration, and regeneration. It embodies a vision for a post-anthropocentric future where the lines between human and non-human collaborators begin to blur. Crafted from 546 precisely engineered wooden pieces, 210 styrofoam panels, and housed in transparent acrylic containers, this pavilion is a testament to the merging of technology and nature. At its core are 10,000 non-human collaborators, worms. Their role isn't just symbolic. They are essential to the pavilion's design and function. The worm's natural behavior is harnessed to slowly break down the styrofoam, one of humanity's lasting inventions, and now, one of its burdens. But this goes beyond just an ecological statement. The worms, subtle yet effective, are shaping the architecture. As they carve and burrow through the material, they create a living, evolving artwork. Like an arrow, the pavilion's form embodies movement and urgency, a reminder of the need for immediate action in rethinking our habitats. This pavilion isn't static, it's alive, constantly changing, responding to light, temperature, and even the presence of the people who walk through it. Visitors aren't just observers. Their movements influence the light, which in turn affects the worm's activity. In this space, architecture becomes a conversation between nature and design, continuously reshaping itself. As the exhibition comes to an end, the story doesn't stop. Each panel, etched with the traces of the worm's work, will be preserved in metal, transformed into objects of memory. These pieces become more than artifacts. They're a reminder of our history and a beacon for a future where humans and nature co-create. Factory isn't just a pavilion, it's a manifesto calling for decentralized collaboration and a return to ecological centralities. In this post-anthropocentric world, creation isn't about control, it's about cooperation. This is a vision for a new era of architecture where we shape our world together with nature.